Hey, good morning, everyone. Welcome. Honestly, it's been a rough past 24 hours. I'm just gonna play the game. I'm just gonna play Final Fantasy 14, A Realm Reborn. Post game, the slog, which is just reading a lot of dialogue. But I have to get through it, and I need something to distract me right now. So, I'm hugging on just for a minute. He doesn't mind. As you observed, Lolorito is not afraid to speak his mind, nor is he like to change it. Have I wondered how a man so skilled at weighing the worth of things should be so incapable of seeing the value in people. But I will waste no more words on him, not when the Dormans are yet in need of aid. Everyone, follow me to the Hall of Flames. I can return there very quickly. The Syndicate has spoken, and I see no point in moving the matter. Let the matter be reconsidered. The monitorists have made their position clear. Agreed, Ul'dah is not an option. Nor are Limsa, Lamensa, or Gridania, I judge, given the state of their internal affairs. Leaves our Doman friends confined to a ship. Gods, the thought of them huddled in an airless hold with no hope of better treatment. Would that I had more time to find an alternative, a place not bound by the concerns of the great nations. Philia. That is precisely what I wish to discuss. I understand the Syndicate's decision. I do. We all wish to preserve that which is ours, especially when we believe it to be under siege. I cannot meekly accept this judgment. Not while my people suffer. Would it be out of the question for the Sultanate to accept us for a limited time? A week mayhaps, or even just a few days? Excellent. I shall keep you informed. Lady Yagiri, I have a proposal if you wish to hear it. With it, Master Alpha, no? The headquarters of my order, the Scions of the Son of Dawn, stands in a place called Revenant's Toll, an outpost in Mordana. Like most outposts, it is frequented by mercenaries and other men of action, and lacks the comforts of more well-established settlements. However, the head leaders of Revenant's Toll have been doing their utmost to change that. To that end, they have need of able-bodied individuals willing to work as frontier hands. Hard labor, lest you doubt, if not safe food and shelter by way of reward. It's not unlike those of which you proposed yourself, Lady Yagiri. I will not hear a word against our beloved Ul'dah. Revenant's Toll would offer certain advantages, the absence of unhelpful bureaucracy being the most obvious. If they can accommodate us all, we shall gladly accept. Master Alphina, once again I find myself in your debt. Pray not to me, my lady. The life of your people go to one is a hard labor and few comforts, as I told you. And before that, there remains the matter of how they may safely be borne to travel to Revenant's Toll, which will be no small feat, considering the distance and their present condition. Mayhaps the Ul'dah Adventure Guild can be of assistance. Look for me there anon, Ryugo. Lady Yagiri, if you and your people would accompany me, we may discuss what aid the Immortal Flames can provide. Adventurers Guild. The quicksand. Nope, saw that. We are concerned that the Doman refugees may find the journey to Revenant's Toll too much to bear. Too long have they been sequestered aboard their ship, with insufficient supplies and scarce room enough to breathe, let alone stretch their limbs. With that in mind, Mistress Momodi has kindly offered to accommodate the Domans until such time as they are ready to set out for Mordona. Those healthy enough to travel will embark as soon as transportation has been secured, while those too weak to leave at once will be permitted to stay until they regain their strength.
Aye.
What news? Transportation remains our greatest obstacle, General. Is there aught the immortal flames can do? I fear that exceeds our mandate. Were it a smaller number, mayhaps it would go unnoticed, but the Syndicate will not bear the cost of escorting more than 200 Domans to Mordona. When government fails to act, the responsibility falls to us private citizens. I will engage the services of the 77 caravans on the Doman's behalf. Very well. We should begin to contract negotiations at once. Your generosity is most welcome, my lord. After all that has befallen these good people, it is the least I can do. Come what may, you shall ever have a friend in Ul'dah, Lady Yokiri. And you in Revenant's Toll, my lord. Well, it sounds like we all have work to do. Lady Yokiri, let's put our heads together and settle the details for our arrangement, shall we? I would entrust the task of escorting our Doman friends to you. After you've rested your own road-weary legs, of course. What say you?
I'll take that one. Quest complete, yeah.
As we speak, the Domans prepare for departure at Vesper Bay, wherefrom they will be transported by carriage to Ul'dah. That said, this has all been decided rather suddenly, and it would not surprise me if the refugees required some assistance in coordinating their preparations. Here you go. I'd have you return to Vesper Bay and facilitate the process through tasks great and small. In short, wherever must needs be done, do it. Speak with a name named Hozan when you arrive. As Lady Yokiri tells it, he has been designated the leader of the first group.
Yeah, where is he? Vesper Bay? Okay.
As much as I love my Fall Guys outfit, the charm is maybe wearing a bit thin. I might have to change to something else sometime soon. Is flying a faster speed than just running on the ground? Oh, I definitely think it is. Yeah, okay. I didn't know if it was like faster than the grounded mount speed, or if it was just more convenient to fly around. Greetings, Alpha Noth informed me that a Scion would be arriving to help with the preparations. I am honored to meet you, though shamed as well. Great warrior should not be tasked with such trivialities. I knew from a glance what manner of man you were. I too have some skill at arms, as do many of our people. Pray forgive this trifle, but might I trouble you to help round up the children that have been given into my care? They are most adept at staying hidden from my sight, but perhaps your keen eyes will succeed where I have failed. You have my thanks, friend. Pray seek out my son Yozan. He can help you more.
Oh, okay, where's your son? Oh, over there, okay.
I don't know why that's my character's voice now, I guess.
Yeah, talks like this, I guess. Yeah.
Is that really annoying? Oh, hello there. I'm Yozan, son of Hozan. You know, as it goes. Will you be coming with us to Ul'dah? I hear we're traveling by horse-drawn carriage. But don't you think they're queer? Giant birds that people ride like horses. I still want to try riding one, but... What's that? You're looking for the others? Don't worry, I already told them to get ready for the carriages. I'll need your help, though. We were just finishing a game of hide-and-seek. 3 players are still in hiding since Lady Yagiri told us to take it really seriously. They won't move until they're found. But Vesper Bay isn't that big, so I bet you can find them in no time. Hide-and-seek? Why? Search for children hiding. Why are they huh? A little confused by that, but whatever. I'm also gonna have a hard time differentiating children from Lalafels, I guess. I don't got anything, do I? No letters. Okay, looking for children. Hidden children somewhere about here. Do they hide inside? Drunk at the tavern? Probably not. You a child? Or Lalafell? Are they all in one place? I don't see them. That's gonna come crashing down and destroy this village. Not a child? Here. Where the hell are these children? They're in this circle somewhere, right? That's how the circle works, is it tells you where they are. Maybe they're down there. Oh, they'll be really easy to find, they say. You'll find them in no time. Vesper Bay's not that big, they say. Yep, okay. I had to stop looking for children and start looking for just the quest marker. I forget the game kind of works like that. Hiding child number 1. How'd you find me? Guess I need to practice more. Maybe you're just good at this. I mean, the Garleans didn't find me. Also, maybe if I flew. There's another one. Oh, little stuck. Bird stuck, bird stuck. Hey, you're not Yozan. Who are you? I'm Koharu. Mugo Hishigie? Didn't know anyone else was... Wait a minute, you're not one of those, stallions, are you? Or, no, scions. You must know Lady Yagiri, right? Isn't she great? She's really good at hide-and-seek, too. Alright, it's almost time to go. Nice to meeting you. Nice to meeting you. Normal thing people say, nice to meeting you. Alright, bird's eye view. Where's that last child? Running around the town. Hello, I'm looking for children. Please show me the children. It's important that I find the children. Where are they? There you go. Are you playing? Ah, no fair. Yosens didn't say anything about adults. Oh, we get to ride a horsebird carriage? I didn't know, it sounds scary, but if Yosen says it's safe, I'll go. Everything's so different. The buildings, the people, even the smells are different. Oh, sorry, you're Yosen. I need to talk to Hosen, my bad. Wonderful. All the children are hide and seek. I see that you are curious. It is quite simple, really. Lady Agiri thought it would be best that children know what to do in case the Garleans found us. I should hope that those days are behind us, but I nevertheless take comfort in knowing that we are prepared. Oh, it's like a duck and cover situation.
This one makes me smart.
The first caravan is due to depart shortly, followed by a rest at regular intervals. My family and I, including my stubborn old father Holmai, will be traveling in the lead caravan together with young Koharu, whom I believe you've already met. Though I understand the road to Ul'dah is regularly patrolled by your brass blades, it would give us great comfort if you'd agree to accompany us on our journey. Once again, I thank you for your kindness. When you are ready to leave, please inform our coachman.
Okay, I'll go talk to the coachman. Yeah, I'm ready anytime you guys are. Yeah, let's go.
You're going to be off, are you? Aye. Well, I was meaning to have a word with you about that. Runner from the blades say we might have a problem. Something. Now I know you can handle yourself in a fight, but this lot's another story. So I was thinking you might go on ahead and have a quick look around, make sure the area's safe, like. If you come across anything, you know what to do. When you're satisfied the way's clear, meet us outside Horizon. The blades tell me the road there is safe, so I reckon we can make it that far on our own. Assuming the self-same bastards don't try to rob us, that is.
Okay, I'll go kill the creatures.
I kinda thought I'd have to kill something between Horizon and Vesper Bay. But it looks like it's beyond Horizon. Beyond the horizon, yeah. What creature must be killed? I'm gonna do this raid. I have not been fighting enough. I just want to get some fighting in, because I might just be talking for a while. Also, I need to actually be getting company seals. So I should just be doing these as I come across them. Okay. And the creature is down there, it looks like. You know what? Yeah, I'll do this one too. Why not? No problem. No problem. I like how when it's a raid that's just one boss, the raid bar turns into like basically a health bar for the boss. Actually, the boss I'm looking for. Alright, what creature must I kill? The side of the bridge. Alright, reconnaissance bar loading. Bandits? No. It's a creepy crawly. Anything else? Oh, just that one creature? Okay. Alright, you can go now. I killed the only monster on the way there.
You can go.
So there was a beastie. Was being the operative word, eh? Well fought, sir, well fought. If only I were in better health, I should have been proud to stand at your side. Right, pay my son no mind. He forgets his responsibilities, preclude acts of daring do. On that Wii Fit balance board. Be that as it may, I cannot help but envy you. Had we been able to call upon heroes of your strength and skill in Doma, things would have been very different. Normally when people are like balancing like that, they're doing it on something that's like a balance beam, right? Or a railing, and not just like a box. Like, what the hell is he doing? He's just doing yoga. He's trying to do the tree pose. But we cannot change the past. Those who thought and fell are forever lost to us. Lost but not forgotten, Lady Yugiri's kinsmen least of all. They fought fiercest, though they knew full well it was in vain. She had every right to walk away, yet she chose to stay. Food, shelter, the promise of a better life. All this and more we owe her. How does one even begin to repay such a debt? And kind, father, 'tis she who is given everything, we shall give our all. Whatever work there is to be done, we shall do without question. Ditch, digging, bricklaying, it matters not. Revenant's toll will grow and prosper by our hands. Oh! Rude? Hey, Mr. Hugo, Koharu and I want to know why you became an adventurer. Oh, this is interesting. This is the first time I've gotten a, like, I can choose my dialogue thing.
To go with the wild rose blooms.
So, you like roses? I think I understand. I mean, they're nice and everything, but don't they, grow in lots of places? It's my turn. Excuse me, Master Hugo, I've got a question. What's Revenant's Toll like? Is it pretty? They've introduced the, Apparently you didn't share this last time. Apparently not. Thank you. I was curious about that, because last time I saw the subscriber count go up by 1, and it was like, wait, who was it? Appreciate it. Now you don't have to worry about ads. Am I crazy, or I think they're just introducing, like, RPG dialogue choices now for the first time. I don't think this was in the base game at all. How would you describe Revenant's Toll? Bustling outpost, bastion of civilization. It is home to the sounds of the Seventh.
The bustling outpost, frequented by countless adventurers.
You mean there are lots of people who are just as strong as you? Oh, I can't wait. Enough, Koharu. It's my turn again. Master Yugi, when I'm older, I want to be strong like you. What do I have to do?
Eat your vegetables. Actually, train every day.
I think this is, like, the moment. Like, I've never seen this before, and all of a sudden I'm being, like, interrogated by children. My father was right. How do you do it then? Come on, tell me. Don't leave anything out. Alright, that's enough. Enough questions for, you know, that guy. It's not fair. Why does Yothon get to ask 2 questions? I want to know about adventuring just as much as he does. Some of the most annoying, unskippable cutscenes involve dialogue options. I haven't played many RPGs where the dialogue choices are actually meaningful, so I'm usually kind of annoyed by them. They're not annoying me right now here, but like in Pokemon or something, right? Where you get the choice between 2 identical sentences that don't make a difference. It's very annoying to me. I don't even want, like, it to change the course of the story. I just want, like, the course of the rest of the conversation to change. Just one more, please. Do you think I can be an adventurer like you one day? Oh, I don't get the choice on that one. I'm not allowed to tell him no and crush his spirits. Thanks for the advice. I won't forget it. I'm gonna be an adventurer, too. When we get to Revenant's Toll, let's make an adventurers guild for Domans. You could just join, like, the other adventurers guild. Oh, okay, so sometimes there are correct options. So, like, not most of the dialogue choices in this game matter, but there are correct options every now and then. Understood. We'll protect our friends and punish the wicked, just like, those 2. Yeah, just like those 2. Alright, let's go. Can we talk more in the carriage on the way? Will you be joining us? I'm really charmed by the, like, 2011 to 2013, like, level of graphics in this game. I wasn't playing many modern games during that time, so I missed out on a lot of games that look like this. The PlayStation 3 to PlayStation 4 era was not an era where I was being enticed by the most modern games. It will have a graphics update? So how does that work in an MMO? Do they, like... Is it the entire game gets updated, or just, like, the newer areas and, like, character models and stuff? I'm not being sarcastic, by the way. I actually am charmed by the way the game looks. Like, everyone kind of looks like a plastic doll. The entire game? That's impressive. That's a really heavy reinvestment in the game, if so. They showed the models. Hey, can you tell me about the grape thing? I don't know the details, but I know there was something with, like, grapes. I remember people making a big deal about grape models in this game. Low poly grapes? Is it just that they're low poly grapes and they're kind of a meme because aesthetic and they have lots of sides? The internet slaps it everywhere. Yeah, the internet tends to do that. What the fuck is this? Oh, do they have a Valentine's Day event going on? That's cute. That's really cute. What is this? Can I interact with this? House Valentine Butler. Good day to you, and may the flowers of love ever blossom in your heart. If you should desire to learn more of the Valentine's Day festivities, please do not hesitate to ask. I will be only too eager to share with you everything I know. Not gonna read all the stuff. You sent me the low poly grapes on Discord. Oh, hell yeah. They didn't even try to model grapes. Oh, that's not even low poly grapes. They just took like the texture of a crystal. They took the model of a crystal and like slapped a grape photo on it. That's really good. Oh, I love that. They didn't even try. There was like a small scene in the base game where I was like, I had to help them make wine or something, or find some wine, and like I was trying to keep an eye out for the grapes, but I didn't see them anywhere. There are festivities taking place in Gridania. Here's a Count Lucas. Casting up the courage of wisdom. Okay. I'll come back to this. I'll do some of my own time. There's some cute stuff going on here, it looks like. I like the Christmas decorations a lot in the game. Those were nice. There you go. I take it the first group has arrived? Excellent. Is there aught else? No, I have matters well in hand here. You and Lady Yugiri should travel to Revenant's Toll forthwith. Whatever. Grab one of these. There are mods that turn normal crystals into the grapes. Good. Good. As there should be. It is past time Lady Yugiri met with the guild representatives in Revenant's Toll. Since I do not foresee any further matters arising here in Thanalan which might require your personal attention, I would instead have you journey as an escort to the Domain delegation for the duration of the journey. First speak with the Slathborn upon your arrival. He is the one whom the Domans will work most closely, I wish to think. Afterwards, introduce Lady Yugiri to Minfilia and the guild emissary if both meetings go well. The resulting ties should stand that the Domans in good stead for that which is to come. Safe travels, Rugo. I don't know how all this Doman stuff is gonna tie into the main story. Maybe it's just like establishing that they exist as a country and they're oppressed by the Empire. I don't know. Guess I'll find out. It's like a different place somewhere far away, and maybe we'll go there someday. And I guess they got dragon people like me there, because I saw them tails clipping through those pants. This must be the esteemed Lady Yugiri and her associates. I greet you all as friends and bid you welcome to the Toll. Doma. I think this whole little patch that I'm going through now is like setting up Doma. Is like a place. Just like, oh, they're oppressed by the Empire and there's dragon people there because the tails are clipping through the clothes, and immigrants, and also maybe we all go there someday. That's what I'm getting from all this. Doma is going to be the second expansion. Okay, cool. I hope you do not find our dearth of fineries off-putting. Poor though we may seem, we have a wealth of spirit and camaraderie to spare. See, race and creed don't enter into it here. We welcome all sorts, provided they are willing to earn their keep, of course. We are no strangers to hard work, Master Slathborn. You may rest assured that we carry out your orders with due diligence. Oh, not for a moment did I doubt your commitment, milady. Pray understand, I give the same speech to all new arrivals, and you needn't bow your head or call me master either. We are both frontier hands as far as I'm concerned. As you wish, Slathborn. May this meeting mark the beginning of a long and fruitful relationship. Class solidarity, we love to see it. Stormblood. Is the first expansion Heaven's Sword or Heaven's Word? I can never remember. It's one of those two. Our guests have yet to meet the antecedent. Stephen Hells, Hugo, why are you wasting time with me? Why are you wasting time with me? This guy looks like Ganondorf at home. He's like, we have Ganondorf at home, and also he has a Hitler mustache. Like, towards heaven. Okay. Our quests have yet to meet the antecedent. Our guests have yet to meet Stephen Hells. Yeah, I read your dialogue already. What is this race of people called? What is this race of like bulky green people? What are they? Rodagon. Okay, Rodagon. I feel like I've seen them a lot in the game, but I feel like I haven't like explored them as a people much at all yet. I feel like that name has not come up at all. To whom much is given, much is expected. Forgive me, I require a moment to compose my thoughts before meeting with your leader. We shall join you at the Rising Stones anon. I've never, in real life, understood this definition of anon that they constantly use in this game, but from context, I'm starting to think it might mean momentarily. Or like, without hesitation, or something like that. Rising Stones. Hey, are you generally, like, most days, do you get up, like, I'm just trying to figure out your schedule, because it seems like you're here when I stream around, like, 8, and then you go to work a couple hours later. Is that normal? And then, like, you work out in the evening? Are those the staples? I never took you as, like, a morning person. I'm only awake because Shane woke me up. Gotcha. If you were left to your own devices, when would you be awake? Ideally around 10? Yeah. Yeah, if I'm left to my circadian rhythm, I would wake up between 9:30 and 10. I live in a society, and that society isn't compatible with that. And also, I want to see my wife, and she has to schedule her life around school, which really sucks, but you know, that's the world we live in. I'll match it. Gym is either before or after work, depending. Is that depending on how busy you are, or if you have other things going on, or just like, depending on if you want to put it off or not? Our attempts to reach the students of Baldesion continue to meet with failure. Urianger has explored other avenues of inquiry, but they too have yielded not. We will persevere, of course, yet within our hearts the truth is clear. We are all but awaiting confirmation of that which we already know. All of those things? Yeah, I gotcha. I definitely, it's better for me if I get my workout in the morning. Because I just am not gonna feel like it and cannot trust myself to do it, like, past like 3 p.m. If it's after that, I might be doomed. Ideally, if I don't get my workout in the morning because I was lazy, I just do like Beat Saber or something, so I do something that day. How fare the Domans? I am given to understand you were kept quite busy in Vesper Bay. Mayhaps you question the wisdom of aiding refugees when the primal threat remains unresolved. I should not blame you if you did, nor would I deny that this matter falls outside of our normal purview. Be that as it may, I could not ignore the plight of these refugees, not when it was of our power to help them. Lady Yugiri is here. Please show her in. I'd like to meet her. It seems like you have good discipline about it, though, right? Discipline's the hard part. Like actually making sure you do it every day and not being like, oh, I'll put it off the day. I'll skip a day. That's just the killer. We have the same tail. Oh my god, one of us has to change. We have no objections. Do so with our blessing. I guess I have the conversation off screen. Your answer pleases me beyond words, my lady, but are you quite certain? We have no way of knowing how How many might answer my summons? If you do skip a day, I still go and do cardio. Yeah. Yeah. I'm having like 2 off days in a row here just because it's been a rough 48 hours. Which shouldn't be an excuse, but sometimes it is what it is. Your answer pleases me beyond words, my lady, but are you quite certain there's something similar? In the events that Revenant tolls cannot accommodate us all, we would need to find an alternative solution. Should that come to pass, we will find it together. Thank you. I was in a real funk this morning. I had to immediately just start streaming earlier than normal just to get my mind on something else. As ever, it has been a pleasure, antecedent. Alas, we must take our leave as the first carriages are due to arrive at any moment. Should you require aught else, pray speak with Slathborn. Is Slathborn his name or is that a position? I don't know. Lady Yugiri, Yugo? Ta-ta. Ladnin and I will make all the necessary preparations to ensure our Doman friends feel at home upon their arrival. But I must admit I am still troubled by the matter of the missing crystals. Ishtola should be returning anon with a report from a field. Mayhaps you could wait here and speak with her upon her arrival. You have real work and fantasy work today. Fantasy work. How did your fantasy football stuff play out? That should be wrapping up soon, right? That owl is coming up.
How goes the fishing?
Oh my god, we got voice acting. The voice acting comes in at the most random time sometimes.
Aye, our suspicions were well founded. The Serpent Reavers are indeed the culprits.
Got wrecked? Ah, sorry. I don't even know who's playing.
Thickens.
Only thing I fucking heard about the Super Bowl is is the right wing just losing their mind over Taylor Swift or something. Even though she's not even the halftime show, she's just going to be there.
Has there been any movement in Thanalan?
It's real pathetic stuff.
Been blessedly quiet, which is to say the Amalja are being no more or less of a nuisance than usual, summoning Ifrit with such crystals as they have hoarded. Urianger too reports
That's how you say that.
Ordinary.
Urianger. I have to assume that every pronunciation is French, which is bad because I'm terrible at that.
Then we have our explanation.
Your explanation for what, pray tell?
For the recent spate of crystal thefts in Thanalan, we naturally assumed that the trail would lead us back to the Amalja.
When Thancred was voiced by Talizen. Did the voice actors change at some point? I know just a lot of time goes by between these things, and it's not the most frequent gig. So I guess maybe the voice actors just rotate sometimes based on availability and stuff.
Yet it did not. It led us across the sea unto Vilbrand.
Vilbrand? There have been reports of increased Sahagin activity of late. Oh gods, they mean to summon Leviathan?
That is the way of it, I fear.
Did I already fight Leviathan? What primals did I fight? I fought Ifrit. I fought Garuda. I fought Titan. I feel like there was a 4th one that I'm forgetting. No, I'm thinking of Ramu. Because the 4th Sylphs were going to summon Ramu, but they didn't. For some reason. So I guess it is just that 3. And then King Mog, if that counts.
Whilst conducting our investigation on behalf of the mineral concern, we came upon evidence implicating the Serpent Reavers.
So, starting with Heaven's Word, the voice actors will start to be consistent. Did all of them change, or just a couple of them?
I was able to verify our suspicions. 'Tis only a matter of time before Leviathan returns to harrow the seas. But there is more. One of the Sahagin, an elder by my judgment, spoke of attaining the gift and knowledge of eternity.
I will say, the part of the game where it was like, oh, we were going to summon Ramu, but then we didn't. Or Rama, I don't know. The lightning wizard guy. That felt like just incomplete to me. That was like, oh, we didn't finish this part of the game before we could release. Tancred and Alphino are voiced by Critical Role peeps. Gotcha. Oh, also, I wanted to ask you, did I miss something? Didn't Alphino have like a sister, like a twin sister, when he was introduced, and I just like haven't seen her since, and she just like has totally disappeared from the story? Am I insane? I feel like that hasn't been explained at all. Alice? Is that gonna come up again later? She's working on something. Okay, she's cooking. She's cooking. Whoa! Let her cook. She just disappeared from the plot, like, totally unexplained.
Such a disturbance in the ether. If I did not know better, I should think this device defective. And there is the explanation.
Oh, there's like mermaid people.
Soon it shall begin. Our Lord shall rise mid surging waves to wash away the finless one.
Oh, the Sahagin. Haven't really seen these guys yet. You might be able to do the Bahamut raids if you miss her. What are the Bahamut raids? Can you, like, recreate the final, like, confrontation from the original game or something? That was Bahamut, right?
I shall be granted the gift and knowledge of eternity.
Or was that something else?
The emissary stand equal. Then shall I know no cessation, no oblivion.
Whence
That was
comes
Bahamut?
this promise
Okay.
of immortality? The emissary? We have outstayed our welcome.
Sorry that I fired so many questions at you, but, like, honestly, a lot of what I have to say in this game is like, I don't know this, someone please explain it. The raids are about it and Louis Sois and the twins. Okay. Like Louis Sois flashback.
Gift and knowledge.
The gift and knowledge, those are what let you see the Asians.
Are the two of you quite well?
You shared that vision, did you not?
Not really a flashback. More of a just like exposition, like here's some story about them.
Even before the Sahagin made mention of the emissary, I recognized Elidibus's words. He is behind this. But surely it is not within his power to grant the echo.
The echo.
My lady, unless we act swiftly, Leviathan will rise again. The Admiral has already requested that we intervene to prevent this. Failing that, we are to attend to the Primal's extermination.
I need to change my character's outfit soon. I like this silly pink Fall Guys outfit, and I think it makes a funny contrast with Black Mage and an Ara. And I actually do think it looks good, but it's wearing a bit thin. It's weird seeing all these old characters. What does that mean, old characters? Like old character models, or is it like, oh, they're gone later?
She will have our full cooperation. Let us make haste to Limsa Lominsa.
I keep having to keep in mind that,
I need
like,
to play a part in this mission. Tataru, pray, take charge in my absence.
I have to keep in mind, like, all of this content was coming out when I was, like, at Wait Tech. Like, that's how old some of this is.
My lady, are you sure this is wise?
Oh, she becomes a black mage? Cool.
I am aware of the risks, but there is something I must see with mine own eyes. The true nature of the echo.
The echo.
Very well. I shall not stand in your way. On the condition that you permit me to accompany you as bodyguard.
He's a gunbreaker?
Your company is ever welcome, Thancred.
Thancred. Thancred. Wow, I was saying that right, I guess.
Is afoot.
Aye, a primal is about to be loosed upon Eorzea.
Yeah, same old, same old.
Primal?
A godlike being whose very existence is a bane upon the land. We scions of the Seventh Dawn are sworn to put an end to their kind.
I see. Know then that I am learned in the arts of war. In return for the kindness you have shown my people, I would lend you my blade.
It would be most welcome. When contending with a primal, one can never have too many able allies. If you crave a more intimate understanding of the problems facing Eorzea, this experience is like to provide it.
Gods are real and you can summon them, but only in Eorzea. Everywhere else, they just don't pray. What are my thoughts on Minfilia? I mean, I don't... He's so short. It looks up. My first thought when I saw her was like, oh, that's Mercy from Overwatch. But, not really. Like, I don't think that anymore. It was literally just, like, the haircut. I feel like it's kind of hard to say. She seems like a pretty good leader in terms of responding to all these different threats around the country. She's good about, you know, we have all these refugees, let's find something to do for them. She seems benevolent, she seems like a good leader in terms of running the organization. I don't feel like I know that much about her personally. There was a little bit before where I met her mom. She was like scared to leave because of her mom or something, but then we found her and it's okay. And her mom seems like one of the cat people. So I guess she's only half cat person because she didn't get the ears. But I don't know, she's cool. I like her design a lot. I like this outfit. Plainly, should it come worse to pass and Leviathan is summoned, our only recourse will be to face him in battle. Given past experience, you may very well think that eventuality inevitable. Yet as long as there is a chance that the Primal's return might be prevented, it must needs bend all our efforts towards achieving that goal. Before we do aught else, let us hasten to Limsa and meet with the Admiral. She will not have been idle in the intervening time and will doubtless have valuable information to share. Also, am I nuts, or does the game seem very much like oriented towards Ul'dah is like the main city? At least in the base game. It feels like there's way more focus on the Ul'dah area. Particularly with the Waking Sands being there. And I'm not just saying that because like it was my starting city, it feels like a lot of stuff built into the main story is just like there. Like disproportionately so. It feels like Limsa is the one that I have to go to the least. Let's go to the command room. It's the most affected by what's been going on. I like how all the buildings here feel like they're built into the rock. And they have the most refugees. Yeah, I'm surprised that the refugee crisis is such a big focus on like it's like one of the biggest themes in this game. Welcome, friends. I take it Ishto has apprised you of the situation? Let us hasten no time then. According to our best intelligence, the Saiyagin have not crystals enough to summon their god. Alas, we did not count on the Serpent Reavers venturing as far as Thanalan to supplement their cache. For our short-sightedness, we are faced with the grim prospect of Leviathan's imminent return. Needless to say, I'm not inclined to let the fishbacks have their way. I feel like fishbacks is probably not a great term. Even as we speak, the Maelstrom makes ready to launch a large-scale operation to thwart the summoning, and we would welcome the silent support in this endeavor. But if gods forbid our efforts have come to naught, I will need to trouble you for more than mere support, much as I did when Titan last walked these lands. Meryl Webb is bae. I like her. I'm actually in retrospect, I'm kind of surprised I didn't go with her faction for my grand company. I don't really feel like changing though, if you even can. I think it's because as a faction leader I like her the most, but I chose Twin Adder because I like Gridania the most as a city. I think that's what influenced my decision the most. I'd rather not be drawn on their nature. I will say only that there is something I can see with mine own eyes. That's so. Well, I'm not so stubborn as to deny the wish of one whose aid are required, but precautions must be taken. I shall require that you remain by my side at all times. Settled, let us speak of the operation. I always choose whatever my starting city is. I kind of specifically wanted to choose the one that wasn't my starting city. I do like Reborn. Is it pronounced the same way as the Elden Ring boss? I don't know. It's spelled different. Maelstrom scouts are currently reconnoitering. That's a new word. Reconnoitering Sahagi movements with the Sapsa spawning grounds. At completion of the mission, they will return to the operation staging point at Camp Skull Valley. I want to make your way there. We're forthwith. With that, you might be apprised of the latest intelligence. Commander Falkbrida has charge of the garrison. You are by Aleport. It's hard to pronunciation. It's hard to explain pronunciation over text. Yes, it is. No, I agree. That's why whenever, like, there's a voice actor cutscene and they drop a name, I'm always like, damn, got it wrong, or yes, got it right. I've been expecting you, Science of the Seventh Dawn. On behalf of the men and women here, I thank you for your cooperation. I can fly now! The flying is very convenient. I'm not a huge fan of the controls for it, though. Safety of our citizens is paramount. With your aid, we will prevent Leviathan's return. Yes. You're getting off the boat today, and you'll be in NC tomorrow. Okay, cool. Okay, tomorrow is Friday? Tomorrow's Friday. When flying got added, it wasn't in the original areas at first, lol. Okay, so I feel like some areas, specifically in Thanalan, are not designed with flying in mind. They just look really weird when you get up there. Like, they have all these cliff sides that you can't land on and just look kind of awkward. Like, they look fine from the ground, but from above ground, it's like very weird. But I'd rather they have it than not, right? Flying got added in the expansions. As you may already know, Maelstrom scouts have been dispatched to Reconnoiter. I learn a new word every day of this game. Within the Sapsa spawning grounds. You need to get Aether Currents? Like, to unlock flying in the expansion areas. Like, I have flying now in the base game, but I'm not gonna have it in the expansion areas. That's what you mean? Though it pains me to admit it, the Maelstrom has never faced a foe like this. Of the likes before we must proceed with all due caution. I mean, that makes sense. They don't want me to, like, just fly over the entire map that they worked hard on the first time I go through it and just ignore everything. It pains me to admit it, the Maelstrom has never faced a foe like the likes of this before. We must proceed with all due caution. Although I do wish, I've said this before, I do wish the mount speed on the ground wasn't area dependent. Like, I feel like even if flying's restricted in the new areas, let me just, like, travel fast through the fields and stuff. Like, I'm okay to travel by ground, but let me go faster. Among other things, they have orders to determine where Leviathan might emerge, assuming it comes to that. And yet the return is long overdue. I fear that ill may have befallen them. When you say yellow chocobo used to not be able to fly, do you mean that you had to dye your chocobo a different color before it could fly? Or just like your base game one couldn't? For better or for worse, we must ascertain your fate. If it is not too much to ask, I would have you aid us in the search. 5 scouts ventured into Sapsa, all told. Here, take this flask of restorative to tend to those who may have been wounded. Though it pains me to even consider the notion, if they have perished, circumstances permitting, I ask you that you recover the bodies. By no means venture too deep into enemy territory, however, we can ill afford to lose you at this juncture. The one you get couldn't at first. I like the chocobo. I like that you can fight with it on the overworld. That's cute. I'm gonna take a quick BRB. I'll be right back.